Welcome to the Ageless Athlete channel. I'm Kush Khandelwal, your host and fellow adventurer. Ageless Athlete taps into the mindsets of the best adventure athletes across disciplines, from climbers to runners, surfers to mountain bikers. Our mission to reveal the secrets behind their peak performance and longevity in sport. Today, we are exploring the first five of our 10 powerful commandments for longevity in your sport. These insights come from uncensored, long form interviews with remarkable athletes who have defied age and expectations. So, whether you are a seasoned adventurer or just starting out, this video is your toolkit packed with actionable tips and a surge of motivation to chase your own dreams. Let's dive in. Our first commandment is about finding your why. What drives you to keep pushing and training? To illustrate, let me tell you about Craig DiMartino, an adaptive climber with an incredible story. In 2002, Craig was climbing in Rocky Mountain National Park when disaster struck. He took a devastating 100-foot fall, fracturing both legs, his back, his ribs, his shoulder, and his neck. As Craig lay in the hospital, his life forever changed. He faced a crucial question: would he ever climb again? Would he ever experience the joy and freedom of the sport he loved? Craig's journey back to climbing was grueling. He had to relearn how to walk, and after countless surgeries, he made the difficult decision to have his right leg amputated below his knee. But Craig never gave up. In the face of this unimaginable adversity, Craig found a new purpose. He embraced the challenge of climbing with a prosthetic leg and became an advocate for other adaptive climbers. He told me, I realized that my story, my struggle, could inspire others facing similar challenges. Suddenly, climbing wasn't just about me anymore. It was about showing others what's possible. Craig's journey is a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest challenges lead to our most profound transformations. He discovered a new why in life: to help others experience the transformative power of climbing. And it is that driving force that fuels his work, his commitment, and passion to this day. So I ask you, what's your why? Is it the thrill of adventure, the connection to nature, the feeling of pushing your limits? When you identify that core motivation, you will find the strength to keep going, to overcome obstacles, and to experience the joy of being an ageless athlete. Our second commandment is embracing the learning process. To illustrate, let me share the story of Lionel Conacher, a big wave surfer who defied all odds. Lionel didn't start surfing until his 50s, an age when many people think it is too late to start a new challenging sport. But Lionel wasn't deterred. He set his sights on one of the most intimidating waves in the world, Mavericks. Located in Northern California, Mavericks is known for its frigid water and waves that can reach up to 60 feet high. It's a sport that challenges lifelong professionals. Lionel approached this monumental task with humility and determination. He told me, I knew I was starting from scratch. I had to be willing to look like a complete beginner, to fail, and to fail again, but to keep getting back up. He sought out a coach, Bianca Valenti, one of the most respected big wave surfers in the world. Under her guidance, Lionel learned not just the techniques of big wave surfing, but also how to read the ocean, understand weather patterns, and prepare both mentally and physically for the challenges ahead. When Lionel first paddled out at Mavericks, he fell on his first six waves. But he did not give up. He embraced each fall as a lesson, analyzed what went wrong, and tried again. On that seventh wave, everything clicked. Lionel rode the wave of his life, becoming the oldest person to ever surf Mavericks for the first time. Lionel's story is a powerful reminder that the journey of learning never ends. No matter your age or experience, there's always something new to learn, a new skill to master, a new limit to push. So, how can you embrace the learning process in your sport? Don't be afraid to be a beginner. Seek out mentors and coaches. Challenge yourself to try new things. Be open to new ideas and techniques. And most importantly, view every setback as a chance to learn and grow. Our third commandment is prioritize the fundamentals. To explore this concept, let's turn to Juliet Starrett, a fitness expert, entrepreneur, and former world champion whitewater rafter. Juliet knows a thing or two about pushing limits and staying resilient, but she's also a passionate advocate for mindful movement and prioritizing the fundamentals. Juliet shared a powerful analogy with me that really puts this in perspective. She said, I am obsessed with Everest, even though I have never been there. But the way I like to explain it is that there is this part of Everest called the Khumbu Icefall, which is the first part people climb. You know, people have to take these crazy ladders over giant crevices and climb up these snowy blobs. To me, a lot of what we see with health and fitness is that there's a group of people trying to climb the Khumbu Icefall and a group stuck in Kathmandu. They are stuck in Kathmandu and they are overwhelmed by this information about how people should eat, how they should move. Juliet's mission is to bring these confused people from Kathmandu up to base camp by helping them identify a simple set of fundamental behaviors they should apply with radical consistency. Juliet emphasizes that these basics are surprisingly powerful. It's about laying a foundation first, and then if you want, you can add other things on top of it, like fancy supplements or cutting edge technology. But don't get caught up in the bells and whistles before you have mastered the fundamentals. Remember, the path to becoming an ageless athlete isn't about chasing the latest fads or seeking shortcuts. It's about building a strong foundation of essential practices that will support you for years to come. Okay, our fifth commandment. Are you here with me so far? We have the fourth one now, which is move your body every day. To illustrate, let's talk about Matt Samet, a climber, journalist, and editor who's been pushing limits for decades. Matt is in his 50s now, and his story is a testament to the fact that you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to stay active. He is all about incorporating movement into your daily life, even when you have a busy schedule and a family to care for. Matt told me, I try to do something physical every day, even if it is just going up the street and getting on my neighbor's rowing machine. This daily commitment to movement has helped him stay fit, avoid injury, and maintain a high level of performance, even as he navigates the demands of his busy career and raising three children. What I love about Matt's approach is its simplicity and honesty. He admitted to me, I'm a pretty lazy person, but I've learned that the best way to do things is to do the thing, you know? If you want to go out and climb, then just go out and climb, no matter what. Matt's secret is finding ways to move his body that feel good and fit into his life. He shared, my rest day is generally Mondays, and what I will often do is cheat my rest day by walking. So I'll go on like a 5K walk around the neighborhood. I find that really supplements the cycling work really well. The key takeaway here is that you don't need to be a professional athlete to reap the benefits of daily movement. It's about finding ways to be active that you enjoy, whether it's a walk with your dog, a bike ride, a yoga session, or just a few minutes of stretching. So, what are you waiting for? Make movement a part of your daily routine. Get outside, go for a walk, do some stretching, get your heart pumping. Your body will thank you for it. Okay, our fifth and final commandment, if you have been with me so far for today, is be your own advocate. To explore this concept, let's turn to Natasha Barnes, a chiropractor and former professional climber. Natasha has been in the athlete's shoes, dealing with injuries and facing a medical system that wasn't always on her side. Her experiences have made her a passionate advocate for athletes taking control of their health and recovery. Natasha shared a crucial insight with me. One of the first things that people need to understand is that the science is shifting. When it comes to imaging and what we consider pathology, a lot of these things are just really scary to people. And they don't need to be. We have started to look at them more as signs of aging. And these signs don't necessarily correlate with pain or a decrease in performance. In fact, we have research that shows Just the opposite. I am one of those people. I have issues with my shoulders, with my knees, and even my ankles, but I continue to go about and do my sports because you know what? Many of these symptoms that you see in many of these injuries are actually asymptomatic. They might show as damaged in the MRIs, but I can still continue to do things despite whatever the images or even the doctors say. Natasha is also a strong advocate for using strength training as a tool for both rehab and injury prevention. The lesson here is clear, you guys. Don't be afraid to speak up, ask questions, and to push for the treatment you need. Be your own advocate, and you will be able to stay in the game, continue to push your limits, and keep doing what you love for years to come. And there you have it, the first five commandments for becoming an ageless athlete. We're exploring finding your why, embracing the learning process, prioritizing fundamentals, moving your body daily, and then being your own advocate. These insights come from real athletes who have defied age and expectations, proving that with the right mindset and approach, age really is just a number. But remember, knowledge is only power when it is applied. So here's my challenge to you: pick one of these commandments and commit to implementing it in your life this week. Whether it's identifying your why, embracing a new learning opportunity, focusing on a fundamental practice, moving your body daily, or advocating for your health, take that first step. And I want to hear from you. Share your experiences, your challenges, and your victories in the comments below. Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to start the journey. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the Ageless Athlete channel. We drop new episodes all the time, packed with more insights, stories, and actionable tips to help you becoming the ageless athlete you are meant to be. That is you. Don't forget to tune in next time for the remaining five commandments. Trust me, you will not want to miss it. Until then, keep moving, keep learning, and keep defying those limits. This is Kush Khandelwal, and remember, age is just a number. Your adventure is now. Stay ageless.